About 5 seconds from burning it again.
Put got a long history. Don't need no zero turn.
Yes.
I got put. Ain't no right put.
What's up, I.A.G family? I'm just popping in a few cinnamon rolls for breakfast this morning. Actually, I'm rushing these a bit because we're gonna head out and do some chores. So usually I might let these just sit out on the counter and expand. But what I'm doing instead is I put them in during the preheat. They're gonna preheat up to 350, but during that preheat process, they're gonna get warm and expand in the oven. And then they are going to cook at 350 for around 20 minutes or so. I'll check them at that point and see if they're done. and then we'll have a great, beautiful, sugary breakfast. This is not something we eat every morning, but it's a special treat. So we'll have these cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and we'll head out and do some chores. We've got some really important moving around to do on the farm. So we're gonna get our rams situated in a new pen, and it's always exciting when we move our male animals. So we're gonna get some good food in us and get prepared for our day. We are done eating breakfast, and we are ready to get started on this long family fun day. I've got my hat right here ready to go, and yeah, it's pretty sunny, pretty bright, pretty hot out here today, but we're gonna go ahead and move our rams and the current pen that they're in down in the mini barn section, and the goal is to get them moved up here. So originally, we were going to put them on pasture behind me with the ewes. So we're just going to combine the rams and the ewes and put them together. But if we do that, then we don't know when the sheep are going to be bred, and we could have just unexpected blessings that we haven't planned for. And so those baby sheep, those lambs, may come at a time where we don't want them to come. So we're still wanting to keep the rams separate from the ewes, but we also really want to get the rams on pasture. So the Lord ministered to Tim and gave him the idea that we actually already have a ram pen. Remember, we put the ewes in here just a couple videos ago, and we had so much grass, and we're like, oh, we'll just let the ewes in and let them mow down the grass. Well, the next day we realized that we actually have a spot for the rams to go. So we're going to put the rams in here and keep the ewes out on pasture. So the rams are actually going to be the ones that mow this grass down for us, and we're able to keep the rams now separate from the ewes. So one thing we do need to get taken care of if the rams are going to be in this pen is we keep all our feed in the barn in these big metal bins. We'll need to get that moved outside of this barn section so that we're not coming in and out every time we need to feed an animal. So the boys are getting on that, getting started on that, and they're moving all those bins out. We'll get them moved out of this barn section, and that way we can get Boaz and BJ moved in. They can take care of the grass. That'll still get taken care of. And then the ewes, they have plenty of grass out on pasture. We just didn't like the look of the barn site, and instead of mowing it, we're going to let them in. But we are going to bring the rams in instead, and I think that's perfect. I'm so glad that the Lord put that on Tim's heart to do, because that's just the perfect setup, and now we don't have to merge our rams with our ewes and not know when the sheep are being bred. So that's it. That's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna turn y'all around because they're hard at work already. Howdy. How's it going?
Getting the heaviest bin out first. I got two of them with the pig feed. They're kind of heavy.
Right.
I started to go get the tractor because I was trying to think about efficient ways to do it. Yeah, because if you start getting too complex, then you start like really wasting time. Because by the time I went and got the tractor and loaded it up, I said, what if the barrel fall out of the bucket of the tractor and then feed be all over the place? It's like I can just roll it just like this.
Yeah.
Just take my time. And I only really have two of these like this. This is the heaviest. Cause, it might not look heavy, but there's 150 pounds of feed in here. And so, like, I can lift it up, but I can't lift it up and walk with it. Like, because I could lift it up and walk with it if my legs had full stride.
Right.
But the barrel is annoying, so I'll be doing like this right here.
Right.
So this is the most efficient way that I found out to do it.
Yeah, looks like you got it.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you can overthink things.
The other barrel with pig feed in it, I fed that one to the pigs, so
Exactly.
we got one empty barrel at least.
Yeah, one of them was real light. I didn't know there was a dog food.
We should have had one that was completely empty from the pig grain that I fed this week.
That's right. One down.
There you go.
Got those out. So now I'm gonna just walk in there one more last time, see if there's anything else I want to get out of there, and then we can go ahead and get Boaz and BJ moved in there.
We've got all the barrels moved out of the barn and secure outside the fence. Tim is grabbing the leashes now. We're gonna go down and get Boaz and BJ, so this should be fun. Y'all stick around and see what happens.
I had to get the camera from Megan because Megan has had some bad experiences with Boaz.
Especially when I'm holding the camera because he knows that I'm distracted. Like when I'm holding the camera, I can't defend myself.
That's right. So I got the camera so I can show y'all Boaz and BJ's reactions to being back around the ladies. BJ has actually filled out pretty well. I haven't been around him in a while, so I'm kind of watching him. But BJ has always been kind of a little bit more gentle than Boaz, but that's really because Boaz is around. And if y'all don't know, we call BJ BJ because he's Boaz Jr. That's Boaz's son. And BJ's mama is Naomi. You can see that black belly over there. She's the one running away over there. But that's his mama, and Boaz is his dad. And so yeah, now Boaz, like Megan said, I think he's just more scratching his horns than anything. He's kicking up something out that stuff.
Yeah, something.
There's some pollen or something. I don't know what's in that stuff that he's throwing in the air. Exactly. Man ain't got no business having allergies. But anyway, y'all see the females are checking out Boaz. He's over here showing out, throwing up pollen all in the air. And him and BJ have plenty of grass around here. Like Megan was saying, it had to hit us. The Holy Spirit had to minister to us because we were just gonna put the male sheep in with all the females, but we have females in here that are too young and just all type of different ages, and they don't need to be bred right now. And so it was a better idea to put them in here and separate them. But we were on our last bale of hay, and we used it up, and we knew we need to get them on grass, and we just couldn't figure it out. And so we were just gonna merge everybody in together. But the Lord revealed to us that we have a ram pen here. And so we were able to put them in here and let them just forage in here. This be plenty of grass for them. We shouldn't have to feed them any hay. But like I said, if this grass starts getting short in here, then we'll just turn them out at that point. But they're seeming to enjoy it so far, getting out of the pig pen because it was never meant for sheep to be down in that pen. And you know, when Boaz is walking back and forth like that, he's sizing me up. You know, he's trying to see what my reaction is gonna be. So don't just think he's just walking back and forth. Like, he's walking back and forth preparing to, like, you know, wrestle with me. So but anyway, but hopefully they enjoyed in here. And yeah, so the first part of our mission is done, and we can kind of see what else we can get into. I know I want to do a little bit of work. The stuff's still in my throat. I know I want to do a little bit of work with the pigs down there, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. So we're gonna go down here and look at the pigs and see what we want to do with them. What is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You probably just got a good breath full of it. And
that's right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to talk, but I can't hardly talk. All right, Boaz.
Boaz knew what he was doing. He was like,
yep,
okay,
I'm gonna kill him.
Not gonna, he was like, I'm not gonna ram him, but I know this stuff.
I can make him
weak. Get it in the air. I can take him out that way.
All right, y'all. Let me give me a sip of water so I can actually talk. But we got the first part of our mission done. We're gonna get out here and take a look at the pigs and see what we can get done with them.
We're back at it now. Tim has recovered. We're not sure what that stuff was. Boaz was what kind of carcinogens or whatever he was throwing into the air. But Tim's fine, so we're gonna head down here and get their trough, and then we will also, we're thinking about this pig pen over here. It needs some wood chips, so we're
pen over here, not this.
Okay, yeah.
I
was headed there.
It's dry here. You were circling the camera around this section. It's like, no, this section is perfect. We're talking about over here.
Yeah, it's high and dry here. So this pig pen here is kind of mucky. And so we just really need to get a couple scoops of wood chips. And we have them. So Tim will probably go and get the tractor and just get a couple scoops with the bucket. And that will remedy this muckiness here in this pen. So that's what we got going on right now. But he and the boys are headed to get the trout for Boaz and BJ. Yeah, they really made a mess of that trout. We even stopped using it. That's how bad it got. So, because we don't come in here to feed them, we dump the feed from the outside. So, woo.
Bugs, I don't know what the like centipedes.
Ooh, or just very large maggots.
I never seen
like horsefly maggots.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know though. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
Easy.
Gladly. That's like, you know how people feed their chickens, but you can actually buy bugs. Yeah.
Chickens, you see them out there. They're looking too.
They're just waiting for an opportunity to fly in.
Chickens, we got some bugs in here for y'all. Alright, boys. One of y'all get it one in. Tim, get down there. Taj, get down here. Bring it on out here.
Yeah. So we actually started feeding them just on their hay, the fresh hay that we dumped down, instead of in the trough. So. Oh yeah, they're gonna love foraging in here and eating that leftover hay.
I need to lock them in there.
They'll clean it up and then root it. Yeah. They'll get mucky in there though.
I think I'm gonna go ahead. I
All
think I'm gonna go ahead and lock these pigs. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lock these pigs in here and let them just eat all this old hay, root the ground up and everything, get everything turned over, and then I might go ahead and put some wood chips in here as well. But as you can see, the pigs are over there having a good time.
Yeah, they are.
Go in there and show them. We had to get this water filled up for them.
Oh yeah, so they're eating all the sheep, the hay that the sheep didn't eat, the leftover hay, and they're loving it. That would have probably gotten in that water. So they're just foraging around, rooting around.
We're gonna take it all the way out. No, you can go open that gate, no. I'm locking the pigs up. It is all of them, right?
So we were using that water
Just 4 pigs.
that he turned over
No, just swing it open.
for Boaz and BJ. We'll get this one filled up for the pigs because this is a pig pen. We've just been using it for our sheep. So. All right.
Got you locked in?
That went.
We'll see you in a few days.
Yeah, I have my ways of getting out.
You can do a live feed from the pig pen. Just spend the whole night out here with the pigs.
No, thank you. Isn't that what shepherds would do though? Like, you know.
They sleep down. Pigs kind of take care of themselves. And ain't no coyote or raccoon or nothing like that getting in here.
No. They could if they want to. They go.
Yep.
They might be dinner.
That's right. Pig's gonna eat you.
We had this one pig. Ooh, she would eat anything, like anything. She ate live chickens, ducks. What else did she eat?
Other pigs.
Other pigs. Yeah, she would eat the baby pigs of other. We had to separate her.
The oldest y'all know about her. Her name was Crazy Lady. And then Crazy Lady produced Super Crazy Lady. We called her Mujer Loca. Super crazy. Or more crazy, however we said it. But yeah, the oldest know about her. But
Mucho.
Crazy Lady, actually, I think Crazy Lady died, I believe.
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened to her, but
so.
that was back in the day when we had, man. What do you think the most pigs we had at one time were?
50?
I don't know. I know we had more than 50. Because we had 50 babies at one time.
Yeah.
So I guess
I was just
somewhere
talking
around
about just adult pigs.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we
because we did have about 30, 40 hogs, adult hogs that we sold all of them. That was when coronavirus first hit.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, pigs and adult pigs and probably like 70 to 100 somewhere in there if you count them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, she would even gnaw on the sides of the barn, like eat the wood off the barn.
Just let it go.
So yeah, we're gonna get this trowel up here and their water. Well, they have a water already.
You gotta fill it up.
Yep. So we'll just get the pigs' water filled up on the hill, and we've successfully moved them around.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain starts hitting down. Yeah! On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane. I don't need no sunshine,
compost behind me. It's ready. It's good to go. Tim turned it over a couple times just to check it, look at it, but it's really, really deep, dark, rich soil now. The pigs have done just an excellent job of turning it over and doing what they do as pigs, turning manure into dirt. And so I'm just gonna show you an up close look at how beautiful this dirt is. And Tim is already up at the top of the hill putting some in bare spots that we have in our yard by Emma. As you can see here, this is soil. It really looks to me like potting soil. Actually, it would be great for a garden, or just, you know, I gotta show you. Like, look at this. Like, this is dirt now, and we're gonna put it in the bare spots that we have on our yard, just so that they can get some nutrition and grow some good grass. We think it actually might rain tomorrow, and so if it doesn't wash away too much, this should be just perfect for getting some grass seeds to sprout up. And it just looks really great. I'm always impressed by pigs and how they're able to root and kind of like stomp down compost and turn it into something really, really great and nutritious for the soil. And yeah, we're glad to have this. So we pretty much have our own potting soil. We could, if we were doing a garden, we could use in the garden. But in this case, we're not doing gardens this year, but we'll be able to use it still just on our yard. And the spots that kind of, because of the water line being installed and having to dig up the dirt, those spots that are still bare, we'll be able to fill it in with this compost and hopefully grow some beautiful grass. So sounds like Tim's already making it back for another scoop, and we'll just follow him and see where he's placing the dirt.
Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back again. And as long as the stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me, all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you, I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. And I know I just wanna be where you are. I know everything has an I know that we are not getting any younger, but as long as there is time, I will walk beside you. 'Cause I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me, all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you, I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. just wanna be where you are.
Alright, y'all, I just hopped off the tractor. We actually went in the house and took a break in the air conditioning, got some liquids in us. But we got done with this little project on the front yard. It's we've done about as much as we're gonna do for today on that. But our goal is to try to get some grass to grow in up here and to add some nutrient, some compost to the soil in those bare spots. But as y'all can see, we kind of added some compost, and then we came back with a couple of those wood chips and kind of added some hard material to it. And those big pieces of wood will kind of break down and compost down, you know, after a couple months or so. We just added that just so it wouldn't wash away because we add some compost to these spots, you know, every few months or so. And a lot of times the rain just comes in and washes it away. And so we added that those thicker wood chips to the top of it just to kind of get it to hold up. And like I said, those seeds from that grass and things, and when I mow the grass, because I might mow the grass today, or I may wait till another day. But that the grass clippings and just things that I mow, they'll kind of embed seeds down off in there. And there are already seeds in this compost anyway as well, just from being out here in the wind blowing grass seed. But we have all that done, and we just got done taking a break. Megan is inside feeding Benjamin. She'll be back out in a second, and we're gonna get started on these farm chores. Well, I guess we've been doing farm chores this whole time, but on actually feeding the animals. We just get the sheep, make sure they have water, and get them a couple scoops of grain, and then make sure the pigs have water and get them grain as well. Because y'all saw we just moved those sows into the pen where Boaz and BJ were at, basically so they can turn it over, because Boaz and BJ have been in there for a while, and all of the manure and the hay and just all of the, you know, food wasting things that are in there, the pigs will be able to go in, you know, and turn everything over, get everything mixed in with the deep bedding that's in there, so that everything can start to break down and compost, so we can do this whole process over again and be able to use compost in different areas. It'll probably be the garden sometime in the fall or something like that. But anyway, we're gonna get started. Once Megan and Benjamin get done in there, we'll get started feeding these animals and doing these farm chores.
We are back to it now. So the plan is just to grab a couple buckets. I'm not sure why it's going in there with Boaz and BJ right now.
I'm gonna go in there and move it, feed it.
Oh, the trial first sheep. Okay, gotcha. And here he is with the sheep following behind him. Back on pasture.
Yeah, back in the sun. I had to move this lawnmower.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna do that now just to go and get it out the way. Come on now, don't let me down now. About me and Put. Me and Put got a long history. Don't need no zero turn.
Yes.
I got Put. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody Put. I got Put, aka Young Faithful. We got Old Faithful. See, Old Faithful is the old Ford truck. It's been around about 30 years and never let me down. Then we got Put, aka Young Faithful. Young Faithful ain't been around them about 2 years. Well, probably about 2 or 3 years maybe. Something like that. So we'll call her Young Faithful, not Old Faithful. She ain't been around long enough, but she ain't never let us down though. She crank every time. Summer, winter, spring, fall. Fire right up. Look at this. What is this? Now what is this doing down here?
Y'all.
What is this doing down here?
Yeah. So let me. So I don't let the chickens out until 11 o'clock. For that reason, right there. That's why.
Laying eggs under Put.
Everywhere. They've been laying eggs just everywhere, like all types of places. And you know what? Sometimes even at 11, I have one chicken that holds that egg in.
For real. Yeah, one time I moved Put, and it was like 12 eggs under there. Yeah, they lay eggs all over the place.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna feed Boaz and BJ a couple scoops first. They get 2 scoops. Let's see if y'all can keep y'all's feeder clean this time. But the trials have been working really well because since we've had the trials, I don't think we've had bloat not one single time. I don't know what the difference is. Like, the food still clumps up a little bit here and there. I guess it's spread pretty evenly, but for some reason they just don't get bloat if you feed them in the trap. So.
All right, sheep. Our feed.
Oh yeah, it's bunching up in it. So Tim went in. He's gonna move this feeder because it's on a slight incline, so it's kind of bunching up at these edges. It's collecting there at the bottom of the little incline. So right, we don't want them to get bloat. So he's gonna move it over just to get it on the level ground. And they jump right in.
Shut, Jumpy. I know you jumpy. You jumped in.
All right, boys.
It looks better in here already.
Yeah, we dumped those. We keep
Let me show y'all around the pen.
Yeah, my good clean spot to
So, this is where he dumped a big pile, which is here, and then he dumped it here over where there was a bunch of water. And so the pen is already looking, let me see if I can back up and show you. It's already looking so much better. Lots more dry spots for him, so it looks good. Unless you get through and feed these sheep, feed those pigs. So yeah, so this pen is looking great now. And they'll spread around the rest of these wood chips. And they're now in this spot here.
eating on top of hay.
Eating on top of this fresh, well, it's not fresh hay, but it's fresh enough for them.
Fresh enough for them, yeah. They like it a little old and mucky.
Yeah, they do. So they're doing well in here.
Those rods ready that too.
All right, y'all. So Megan is going up to turn the water on. She's gonna clean this water off here because we hadn't used this pig water in a while, and the chickens must have been roosting up on top of this pole here because they got a mound of chicken manure on top of that water. So she's gonna get something to clean that off with, and she's gonna also fill this water up here for these pigs, and then we'll also top off the water over there for those boars. And yeah. Everything is looking pretty good. We have these pigs here in the clean section because the sheep hadn't really made it too dirty in there. You know, the sheep aren't as rough as the pigs. The pigs are gonna, after the pigs have been in here, you're gonna see it's gonna be completely different after a couple months. But we did put down deep bedding in this pen here, and I didn't spread it out. But what I did is I just dumped it in there, and the pigs, they'll root in it. I'm just gonna feed them on top of it, and then they'll root in it, and then they'll spread it out themselves. So everything should be good for that. But we're gonna get these waters filled up, and I think that'll be our last thing that we have to do. So y'all just stick around for a little while longer. Just toss it off. Just toss it off. There you go, man.
Oh, no, you don't. Don't you even think about it, please. Woo.
Watch that good, huh?
No.
I tell you. A dad and a water hose is a dangerous combination.
We almost done. My cooler mouth.
We realized that these pigs here have all these coverts. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take a couple of them and toss them in this pen. Now that we're keeping these pigs in this pen, and they'll have some shelter. So Tim's gonna, lift and toss. And then now these pigs will have somewhere if they want to bed down. They'll bed down. Okay. Now go in there. Ooh. All right, y'all, we have had a long, fun family farm day. Titus is inside. He couldn't hang the whole farm day, but he's doing well. But we're just gonna end it right here. We got the waters done at the bottom of the hill, and all the animals are doing well. We played musical animals and got the animals moved around and switched around where they need to go. And we're gonna go in and get a cold drink and do some relaxing now as a family. So it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God.